All right.
Here we go. Oh, hey, guys.
All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. So, let's begin.
I've had this idea of doing this vlog for a really long time. And I've had it probably for, let's see. I had this idea, I think like 5 years ago. And I sat on it. I sat on the idea, which is a huge mistake. Because if I really begin to consider what would have happened had I started it, had I taken the risk 5 years ago and started the vlog when I was playing baseball. If you go through my earlier videos, you'll see that I did post some hitting videos. It was me at a batting cage a few years ago. I played baseball my entire life. I grew up into a baseball family. Played some college ball. Played in a men's league for, I think, like 15 years. I was a really good hitter because I put in the time. The same things that you see me doing on the golf course, I used to do in baseball. So when I recorded that video of me hitting, I did it with the utmost confidence because I had mastered it. I mean, I would say that I consistently hit for more than 20 years every day. Like every day I would go out and hit balls. I would go out and hit, and I used to use tennis balls to practice. So what I would do is I would just pitch to myself. I would throw the ball up and then hit it. I would just try to pepper line drives. I would go to parks. I would go to elementary schools. I would go to empty fields. I used to live over by Herndon and 99. This is in Fresno, California. And there were some Granville homes that were being built out there, and I lived in a brand new home. A roommate that I had back when I was like 24 years old bought this new home. This is during the time where everybody was buying homes, right? And they were building these Granville homes. Well, in front of us, there was this open field. And I mean, it was a lot of open space, and I would go out there in the afternoons and I would just hit and hit and hit and hit. For hours I would hit. And I did this every single day. And yeah, I would miss once in a while. Once in a great while, but for the most part, for more than 20 years, since I was like 9 years old, 10 years old, I hit every single day. And you could tell in these videos that I'm hitting left-handed and right-handed. I mean, I'm hitting naturally, as natural as it could be, because I did it every day for a really long time. 29, wow, more than 20 years. So it was probably about 32 when I stopped playing baseball. And now I transferred it to golf. And guess what? Nothing has changed. I keep doing it. I keep hitting. So, what was I really trying to say? The thing that I was trying to say was that I should have started these vlogs a long time ago. Don't be afraid of failure. I think failure was what held me back for a long time. I didn't have a really good idea as to what I was going to do and what I was going to talk about. And it took me a few years to watch positivity videos and read books on positive stuff. And not until then did I realize, you know what? I have a message that people can listen and relate to. I think maybe now I'm comfortable with failing. I'm comfortable at failing, at making these vlogs, because I know that over time I will get better. Don't be afraid of failure, because every time you fail, as soon as you get up, because we get up, or you should get up. When you get up, you learn something. You like climb out of a hole that you fell in. And every time you climb out of a hole, and then you'll fall in another one, because you're going basically to another level. And when you fall in that next hole, you climb out of that one again, and it's like going through stages like in a video game. You play video games, and you have to die like 10, 15, 20, 30 times per stage, you have to fail. But then you learn how to figure out the little nuances of, you know, the video game, the jumping over stuff, the fighting this character, or dealing with this adversity, or, you know, the playing stamina. Because it requires a lot of stamina to play video games, then stay tuned in for that long. I'm not saying it's a great skill. What I'm saying is that it takes focus to complete a level, to get beat that many times. But then once you get beat, you get over it. And life is exactly the same way, is that you have to get over the adversity. You have to learn to fail in order to succeed. But actually, I don't want to call it failure. I just want to call it falling down. You have to fall down a shitload of times before you climb up, get up, and then you're victorious up on top. It is worth it. It is worth going through the failures, all the tiny little failures. Don't be afraid of falling down. Fall down as many times as you need to. Okay, fall down a lot. As a matter of fact, embrace falling down. Say, you know what, I know that I have to fall a bunch of times. Remind yourself and say, I have to fall. I have to fall in order to succeed, because when I fall, then I get up. And when I get up, I learn. I become wiser. You know, I learn the little intricacies of the game or the industry that I am in. I have to fall numerous times, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of times, millions of little times. And with every single falling and being on the ground and then like being a little disappointed, you got to get up, shake it off, shake a little bit of it off, you know, learn to cope with it, and then move on, move forward, take the next step towards succeeding. Fall down a lot. Don't be afraid to fall down. Embrace falling down, and you'll see that success will slowly come if you keep getting up. But you've got to get up first. I mean, first you got to fall down, then you have to get up, and then fall down and get up, fall down and get up. And ultimately, I know that this has happened because it's happened to me, and it's really weird. It's not something that I think about, but you fall less and less. Within the industry or within whatever it is that you're doing, you fall less and you stay up more of the time, or the majority of the time. Like in voice acting, I used to fall a lot. You know, I used to go to classes and then perform in class and just totally butcher copy. I would be too loud, too energetic. You're not getting the copy. You're not slating properly. You're not letting your partner act with you. You're not engaged with your partner. You know, and what happened was I went through all that bad stuff, went through all that negative stuff, and I made all of the mistakes, and I fell down a bunch of times. But then slowly I learned to get up. I learned to get up from every single time, and then I persisted and continued, and then success slowly started coming to my door. Okay? And then I started going to Los Angeles, and I'm studying now at the Groundlings, and once again, I'm falling down, and I've fallen really hard. Right now, I'm in a process where I'm in intermediate, and I failed it, and I'm comfortable with that because I wanted to fail it. Okay, I wanted to fail it to make all of the mistakes that I needed to, fall down as much as I could so that I could get up and persist. I'm going to sign up for another intermediate class in January of next year, of 2016, and I will continue. I will persist again. I will go to another 12 classes. I will drive all the way over there, 4 hours each time, over there and back, so that's 8 hours total. I will do this 2 times a week. I will persist to continue. I will fall down, and I will get up, which is more important, getting up. So in voiceover, I have fallen a lot, but I have fallen a lot less than I used to. So thanks for listening, guys. Don't be afraid to fall, okay? Get your head out of your ass. When you fall, get your head out of your ass and get up, all right? Thanks for listening.
Peace out!